has started the way we thought she would.
He's got a 300 game for Parker Bowles.
A historic strike for Julian.
Yes! A 300 game for Nordu.
Rev Johnson has done it again. For the 9th time.
Strike to claim it. And he got it! Bowling history. The only player ever to win 5 U.S. Opens.
He's done it a second time. This kid is incredible.
Brings it in. He
Who's your hometown fan now?
Oh, boy. Oh, God, I wouldn't recommend that.
He's got it!
Sean Rash doesn't care if you like him. He knows you're gonna watch.
Right there, baby!
The former PBA Player of the Year has a reputation for striking and speaking his mind.
What do you think?
Sean has brought an intensity to the lanes that few can match. With major titles at all levels of competition, his passion for bowling has propelled him from the snowy mountains of Alaska to the brightest lights of bowling's biggest stages. His fearless attitude has made him one of the most dominant players of the 21st century.
First time I remember bowling, I had to have been 5 or 6 years old, Bantam Leagues up in Anchorage, Alaska.
Sean never expected bowling to be his career.
So I got into bowling because of mom and dad and my brother bowled. It was just kind of a family activity. I was fortunate enough to shoot 300 at a very young age. I averaged 230 when I was 13 years old and had the high average in the city.
As one of the best baseball players in the area, Sean was faced with a difficult decision.
Played baseball during the summer, I was pretty good. And I had to make some decisions, but I also had some decisions made for me because it was in '98, Coca-Cola National Champions in Houston, Texas, where I finished second and made a lot of scholarship money, and it kind of helped me proceed my next steps in my career in the bowling world.
It didn't take long for Rash to show everyone he had made the right choice. The 3-time Junior Team USA member was named the Chuck Hall Star of Tomorrow in 2001 and won junior gold in 2002.
Team USA is probably the most special time. We won team gold, we got to hear our anthem play. Pretty surreal moment of like, wow, we did this, and this is for everyone back home. The proudest things that you can say is that you got to represent your country.
Having climbed the summit of junior bowling, Sean should have had his pick of any school. In the end, there was only one on his list.
Was kind of told I wasn't good enough for Nebraska. I didn't meet what they do. Wichita was still interested, and Wichita was what got me. So I think I made a pretty good choice.
Choosing Wichita proved to be a pivotal moment in Sean's life. The Collegiate Player of the Year and 2-time All-American realized he had a lot of growing up to do.
And I learned real quick at Wichita State you needed to be a team player. And it didn't go very well for me my first year or so, 2 years at college. You learn from failure more than you do from winning. And I learned a lot about who I was as a person and who I wanted to be, and I had no idea that I would get to where I'm at now back then.
In 2003, Sean Rash and Wichita State would win the Intercollegiate Team Championship. Later that year, he and Derek Sapp would also claim the Eagle for regular doubles at the Open Championships. Flying high, Sean set his sights on the professional bowlers.
Going from college bowling to the PBA Tour, deep down I felt like it'd be really easy. I didn't think I could lose, and it was a big kind of rude awakening. First event in Tulsa that, oh, that'd be easy to get through. And I got my butt kicked, and got my butt kicked the next week in Dallas, and the next week after that, and the next week after that, and it drains on you when you start to see negativity. And then we went to West Virginia, and just everything clicked.
This is uncharted water for that kid right there, Sean Rash.
Ball racked at 0-4 in the first shot championship match, has a split to deal with. A split, has it! Perfect shot. This is a different animal, folks. Can't convert this time. Here we go. All 10. Look at the power. Gets them all. One for me. Huge shot, Sean Rash. You go, boy. He asked for good tempo.
Takes it again. Are you kidding me?
He's done it a second time. This kid is incredible. Sean Rash, the 210 split. Huge strike for the kid. One of the most extraordinary things we've witnessed in our coverage of the Denny's PBA Tour. No question. What a day for Sean Rash. 10 pin.
Sean Rash has won his first ever Denny's PBA Tour title.
Unbelievable. He's a champion at 23 years old.
A ring 10 changed my career.
What was that feeling like to make your first show?
Just the opportunity to be here every week is just a dream come true. Bowling Wall.
Here I start my love relationship my first show because I'm a PTQ guy and I say all the right things. My second show I beat Danny Wiseman.
We're in Baltimore. This is Danny Wiseman's house.
One more strike.
Oh, this is good.
There it is.
Who's your hometown fan now?
Oh, boy. Oh, God, I would
It
recommend
was more
that.
of trying to get Danny's fans to cheer for me.
Easy there, Trigger.
Here, this young gun has knocked off the hometown. That's what I'm talking about, yeah!
I create the hate relationship on the second one. And then my third show, I beat Chief, Brian Himmler. I was fortunate enough to win my first show. My second show, I win again, and then I win again, and I win again. And my fourth show, I win my first major at Miller Park.
Heel! Yeah, baby!
Not everybody on the tour likes this kid. Some think he's a little too brash.
How can you not like watching this kid right here?
Rash.
All my first four shows were so different. My career's off to a pretty good start, and it's running hot. And so I finally lose.
3 in the 10th, anything less, Norm Duke advances.
Except for that, when he needed it most.
And it went back to the hate relationships after that. I know that a lot of people say it about Pete. You either love to or hate to watch him bowl.
Yeah, he's gonna
Looked right over to the fan or whoever it was.
It drives us. Whether you use the word fierce, competitive, confident, arrogant, cocky, they all come into play. We're an individual sport. You have to have those to be successful. You can cheer against me all you want. You can cheer for me all you want. I just want you to watch. We're entertainers. Whether we win or lose, we're an entertainer on television.
He's right.
After winning his first 4 TV appearances, Sean's blazing hot start would turn ice cold.
There were some dark times there for sure of, oh, I can get to the show, but I can't beat you. I dominated the World Series early in 2011, couldn't get through the anxiety, lost every show.
TV issues continue for that young man.
I beat myself before I even got there, and that was more of, I was trying to be too much of an entertainer than focusing on the task at hand and by trying to win a bowling tournament.
This moment, probably the biggest ball he's rolled in his career.
Throw that strike to win was pretty special.
Sean, it's been a long time coming, 5 long years. Describe what this win means to you.
Well, this one's a lot. I've battled the ups and downs through my career so far. I got off to a great start, and the last 14 shows, I guess it's been pretty tough.
But how special is it to share this with your wife and your dad?
Unbelievable. They were there for my first major at the Masters in '07. We just got married, a couple months ago recently, and hopefully we'll start a family soon.
In 2012, Rash would be voted Player of the Year. Sean would also be the first bowler to roll 300 twice on TV. In 2019, Rash won the Roth-Holman doubles with longtime best friend Matt Ogle.
I hope people realize that I've loved to bowl, I've loved to win. I'm not going to change who I am to try to make someone like me. I'm going to go out there, do my job, and hopefully throw a lot of strikes, make spares, make shows, make cuts, whatever it is, and do what I can to survive and support my family.
After a career of constantly climbing to new heights, Sean knows that it was his family that helped him get there.
I know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my wife, Sarah. I know my parents got me started in this journey. I don't know if I could still be doing it by myself, though. So thank you, honey. I love you.